Okay, so I'm walking, but I decided that I'm going to talk to you guys, because why not? So I just got a call from one of my old cardiologists, like the first one I went to. I didn't like him, neither did my doctor, so we like switched my cardiologists. But I just got a call from his office saying that I have an appointment tomorrow, my yearly appointment. I didn't answer the phone, but the voicemail said that I have a yearly appointment and it's tomorrow. And all I could think of was, I never set that appointment up. Why is there an appointment that I didn't set up and no one told me about? Because there's no way in heck I would have set that up, because I've known for quite some time that I was moving over here like last month. Like I knew last month we were moving over here. I've known for, gosh, almost a year now. So it's crazy that like there's that appointment, but I know that I didn't set that up because I've known for a long time that we're moving. But they're like, yeah, you need to contact your daughter, your primary care doctor, because you no longer have this referral and this authorization through TRICARE West. I no longer live on the West. I live over on the East Coast now. So like you need to go see your doctor so that you can get another referral so you can come back, because we're canceling your appointment for tomorrow, and like call me back when you're ready to reschedule. I'm like, not gonna call you back, because the cardiologist was horrible. He just was absolutely horrible. He didn't listen to a thing I said. Like I had to fight to get a Holter monitor, and they only did it for 24 hours. The nurses, amazing. I love the nurses because they actually listened and like they were concerned for me. But him, nah. He was like, track your blood pressures, bring him in and I'll look at him. I tracked him. He's like, I don't care. I think you have high blood pressure. And I was like, these would tell you otherwise. He's like, yeah, but when you walk in here and we take your blood pressure, it's like normal, and like it's a normal blood pressure for everyone. And I was like, yeah, that's because I just got done walking. So of course my blood pressure is going to be higher. You need to technically sit and not move for like 5 minutes before you get your blood pressure taken. There's like specific rules to get your like perfect blood pressure. You have to sit for 5 minutes, feet have to be planted on the floor, and you have to like lay your arms straight. Sorry, I'm on the treadmill and I get winded. I'm not even going that fast. But they always do it right after I get done walking, which that's not going to give you an accurate reading, and they're always talking to me while they're getting it. I'm like, that's also not going to give an accurate reading. So he thought that I had high blood pressure, even though I had all of this records showing him how low it was. And at one point it was so low that I needed to go to the hospital. He just didn't care. He's like, yeah, you have high blood pressure, here's medication for high blood pressure. All the nurses were like, don't take that. Don't take that. Yeah, no. So I just never took it. He got mad. He's like, why aren't you taking it? And I was like, because my blood pressure is never high enough. My blood pressure is always in the 90s or lower. So I'm not going to take high blood pressure medicine for someone who's got low blood pressure. He's like, yeah, but you have high blood pressure. And I was like, no. And then I passed out in his waiting room, and they made me walk. After I passed out, they like got me up and like walked me to the room, which I was like, rude. You couldn't give me a wheelchair or something. And then they took my blood pressure, and it was really, really high because I had passed out. It was high because I was like woke up, freaked out, and was trying to walk, and like I have high blood pressure when I move. Not even high, it's just normal. It's like the normal blood pressure that everyone else has. That is my high. And he's like, oh, does it happen often? I was like, yeah, it happens quite a bit. He goes, that's fine. The nurses were like, no, because my blood pressure was really high when they had taken it. And I was like, okay, isn't that concerning? He's like, no, it's fine. I know that I have a slight blockage in one of the I don't know what it's called, arteries in my neck. I have a small one. There was an issue with my heart. I can't remember what it was. It just doesn't beat normal. Like, it's not awful, but like, it's like, they were like, should look at this. But the doctor didn't care. So, and he's like, I'm pretty sure you have POTS. I was like, okay, can I get tested for POTS? And he said, no. Okay. He told me, stop eating salt, stop eating anything that'll like make your blood pressure and cholesterol go up. Stop doing that. He's like, now your blood pressure's too low. You need to start eating salt. I was just like, bro, I don't even like salt. So I have beef with that doctor. Sorry I keep switching, my arms are getting tired. So, yeah, I told my doctor, I told her how much of a fight it was to get even a Holter monitor for 24 hours. The nurse was like, I'm pretty sure you need one for like a month so that we could get an average. So my doctor was like, we're gonna send you to a different cardiologist. I got the other cardiologist, but I ended up moving before I could go through with the rest of the tests. So yeah, it's a surprise to me that I have this appointment because I never set it up. I wouldn't have set it up. I don't want to see him. And I always put appointments in my calendar. There's nothing in my calendar. So who knows, but still, would not go back to him. Maybe he's a good cardiologist for some people, but he just didn't take me seriously. And when we were talking, like in the room, he would always look at my husband. He didn't look at me. He looked at my husband, and I'm just like, maybe you should talk to me. Like, the only time he actually tried to talk to me was after I fainted in his, like, lobby. And then he tried to ask me so many questions and everything, and I was like, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I said that so many times. Like, I just wasn't, like, I was awake, but I wasn't hearing, like, completely, and, like, I didn't understand what was going on around me. I was kind of just not fully in my body yet, and that's the only appointment he tried to actually talk to me. So yeah, my doctor had to take me off the high blood pressure and put me on a different medication. She put me on something to help my heart rate, which I don't take it all the time. I only take it when I really need it, which is nice, but still shocking that they didn't tell me that I had an appointment. Like, you can't just schedule one without telling the person. Thank goodness I'm not going back. I can't wait to see another doctor over here so that we can get the ball rolling on this. I'm more concerned about my vision than anything else. So I just want to get to see a doctor for my vision to make sure it's not glaucoma like one specialist was worried it was going to become. And if it is glaucoma, I need to get on medicated eye drops for it already so that I don't lose my vision completely. And I'd like to be confirmed if I have POTS or not, but like, who knows. So my cardiologist was the one that told me not to drive, so that's why I haven't been driving. But now with my vision issues, I don't feel comfortable driving. My husband doesn't want me driving. He's like, no, your cardiologist told you no. I was like, yeah, but I haven't had a big faint in a while. I just get really dizzy and winded, and I feel like I'm gonna faint. And if I knew that was coming on, I'd pull over. But I do understand where he's coming from. We never know. So that's great. Absolutely fantastic. I just needed to rant about that. And I'm walking, trying to get my steps back in, trying to be a little bit more active, just because I'm not stuck in a car anymore. And like at the last house, I was feeling awful. I don't feel as bad anymore. Maybe I just needed to get out of California. I don't know. I still can't walk up the stairs without being winded. It's frustrating. I can't walk and talk, as you guys can tell, without being winded, even though I've been walking for over a week now, like consistently. And heat really bothers me still. Like, it still makes me feel faint, but I think it's getting better. I haven't had a full-on faint in a long time. I haven't been keeping up with my blood pressure because I don't need to really, but it wouldn't be bad to check it. So yeah, I don't know if this is spots or what. My heart rate still gets really, really high randomly, which, yeah, that's kind of normal. My heart just like, I was just like, ah, okay, you're gonna beat out. I don't know, this is kind of just a random talk because I was frustrated with the cardiologist and the fact that they scheduled me an appointment that I never confirmed I can do. Really frustrating. But I'm gonna go so that I can breathe a little bit better. Well, no, I'm just gonna go. I'll talk to you guys when I'm done walking